Yes.
Miracle follow me, oh. Miracle follow me, oh. Miracle follow me, oh. Healing power follow me. Miracle follow me, oh. Testimonies everywhere. Miracle follow me, oh. Plenty money every day. Miracle follow me. When I look left, right, everywhere, yo, yo. Miracle follow me.
Don't you feel the same way?
Follow me, oh. I come and follow me, 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 follow me. No, I said follow me.
You're alive. You might not be well, but even if you're still blessed.
Everywhere you go, I said follow me. Every day.
Police Constable Benjamin, good morning. You're on vacation still, right? Attached to the Birch Grove Police Station. How you doing, Papi? Chinese, good morning. Thank you, bro.
Every good thing must
yeah. The things that you do for me in private, I'm going to thank you publicly, man. Thank you, Chinese. You're good. Your mom and everybody, all right? Nice. 24 minutes until 7 o'clock. You know, TikTok and those social platforms, sometimes, you know, people beat up on them. But sometimes they have their good as well, yeah? Because it's on TikTok, I saw this song and I kept searching for it. And I finally got it. How many of you heard this song on TikTok? Yeah. Today, not tomorrow, but today. Dorian, what's up, Papi? You okay? I find you looking kind of down this morning. What happened to you? Vex, you had to get out of bed so early. That's the way the cookie crumbles, bro. Good morning to your mom and everybody in the household, though. Yeah, the blessings just keep following. Mary Ebang says, good morning, Mary. Mava Moore, good morning, Grenada, bless. Monica Meros Williams, a pleasant good morning, Mr. Joseph. Howdy do? I am doing fine. You say that there and you remind me of Mr. Beto. May his soul rest in peace. He always said that, Mr. Joseph, howdy do? Life, yeah? Mildred Smith says, good morning. So to my brother Arthur Langain, good morning. Please give Miss Jesus my love. Miss Jesus, I'm not getting in all your business, Papi. You and Miss Jesus are all your business. I know all. Okay, folks, excuse my laughter. Yes, Mr. Langan. All right. Veronica Sandy says, good morning, Gordon, Innocent, Joseph, everyone, GBN. Good morning, Veronica. Good morning to you, Tammy Phillip of there in Mama Can and the Moyaki family. How do you do? Nice, nice. Let's get to the program because time will elapse on us. The word of the day today, it is a noun. It is a naming word. That word is tincture. Tincture. T-I-N-C-T-U-R-E. Tincture. And it refers to a solution made by mixing a medical substance in an alcoholic solvent. Wow, a lot of chemistry here this morning, but a lot of bonding and things like that. It can also refer to a slight trace of something, as in a tincture of doubt. Okay, so again, T-I-N-C-T-U-R-E, a noun, tincture, refers to a solution made by mixing a medicinal substance in an alcoholic solvent. It can also refer to a slight trace of something, as in a tincture of doubt. Here's how we can use the word. The shells behind the apothecary counter were lined with dozens of jars and vials containing tinctures of every color in the rainbow. The shelves behind the apothecary, that counter, it was lined with dozens of jars and vials containing tinctures of every color of the rainbow. 21 minutes on to 7 o'clock, and the thought of the day. Good morning, Nadisha. Nadisha, this morning, well, I didn't really sleep, but I felt for snow eyes this morning. And I just saying, oh, I wonder if my friend, yeah, but I couldn't call you, wouldn't come where I was. Nonetheless, the thought of the day, right? Believe in yourself. You are braver than you think, more talented than you know, and capable of more than you can imagine. Judelan, you heard that, right? You're cuter than you... No, not that. That's not what he said. Believe in yourself. You are braver than you think, more talented than you know, and capable of more than you imagine. Yeah, that's the thought of the day. Daphne and Sylvie, good morning. Nai, good morning too. Buzzing this morning, the hunting season is still here with us. We've got a couple more days, a few more days. It ends on the 31st of December. It started on the 1st of October. Now, the hunting season opening, right? It applies to the manikou, the tattoo, the iguana, the marami, and the monkey. But again, I urge you, I warn you, please, please, please seek permission before you go into people's property hunting, okay? Don't just barge into people's properties like that, alright? Seek the permission first. Buzzing this morning, Cabinet approved the 25% bonus in ex gratia payment to all public servants. My GBN is a public entity, eh? Yes. I get 25%. I wish. Dr. Curlin Gilchrist, good morning to you, sir. How are you doing? You all right, right? Nice, nice. Smart man. Good. All right. $1 billion budget was presented on Monday. The debate starts today with the leader of His Majesty's Opposition, the Honorable Keith Mitchell, will do his presentation, although it's sort of curtailed because they are facilitating the attendance of former Minister of Sports, Culture and Cooperatives, Adrian Spaceman Mitchell, who will be laid to rest today. So we have a shortened version of the budget debate happening today. But it will continue, right? Yeah. Good morning, Speaker, the Honorable Mr. Leo Kato. Yeah. $50 increase for licenses. In this cocooneous time, boy, $50 is a kind of pocket breaker, Yeah. But say what, you had to pay it, you gotta pay it. Folks, this is where the buzz ends. We do have guests this morning. Should be talking something cricket. Oh, good morning to Dexter Mitchell and Made in Grenada, boy. That coming up, and I've seen that ad looking. That show is looking to be a great show. The lineup seems, oh my goodness. Dexter, you didn't talk to me yet, you understand? You didn't tell me, what number I'm singing. You understand? Because I have one of the biggest songs happening in Grenada, Nothing happens before it's time, eh? Ask Mikey Hutchinson. Mike and Michael, good morning to you. Yeah. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Nonetheless, folks, it's 17 minutes on to the hour of 7 o'clock. We've got the AM edition of news coming up. Let me quickly run through the Facebook. All right, Chiron Copping, good day, have a good day. Right, same to you. Sylvina Charles, blessed morning, Innocent, and everyone tuned in at this time. Have an enjoyable day, everybody. John 3 verse 16. What? She quoting scriptures this morning. That's good. Yulin, good morning. She says, morning, Gordon. Good morning to everyone. Blessings for a thankful Thursday. Have a wonderful, safe day ahead, everyone. All the way from New York. Spice Quinn. Good morning, Mr. Innocent. How are you today? Well, I am alive and thankful, as you can see. I hope you'll have a fantastic day today. I am in celebration mood. I see my alma mater, BSS, won the soccer Boca Secondary School, I hope, against I ain't reading more. Bit McDonald College? No, well, McDonald College is my alma mater, so I'm not reading the end of your story. And congratulations to you. Easing Courage, good morning, Easing. How you do? You all right? All is well? Everybody okay? Sharon Bartholomew, good morning, y'all, all the way from Northern Virginia. Hoping everyone a fantastic Thursday. Thank you, Sharon. Nice. Jennifer Lawrence, good morning, innocent viewers, listeners. I'm ready for the budget debate. Yeah, thing you like. Mr. Speaker. Yeah, I is your child. Did I go there? Okay, folks, let me get out of here before I get myself in cattle belly crossway this morning. Frances Buckmeyer, good morning to you. Blessings for today and every day. I knew MDC is your alma mater, so I just had to rub it in. Yeah, thing you like. Nonetheless, love you all, okay? We've got to take that break. We've got the AM edition of News, Sports, and the Weather. That's coming up here on Classic. Those of you on the television platform, we've got a rebroadcast of last evening's television news. Stick and stay with us. We're with you anywhere and everywhere.
It's a happier holiday when every wish and dream can come alive for those you love and cherish with a loan from Nexa Credit Union. Just think of the experiences you could share, the surprises you could gift, and the memories you could make with a little extra in your pocket this Christmas. Our Happier Holiday Loan is about the happiness and warmth it can bring because there's no need to worry. Unwrap more than just gifts. Experience heartfelt connections and joyous celebrations with family and friends. Get up to $50,000 for home furnishings, renovations, gifts, and more while enjoying easy repayment terms, affordable interest rates, and quick approvals. So, dream a little bigger and enjoy discounts galore at our favorite partner stores. Make your holidays happier with Nexa. Call us at 440-1354. Visit our website at nexacreditunion.com or email us at loans@nexacreditunion.com. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Good evening. This is GBN's News at 7. Another attorney has been struck off the roll of attorneys of law in Grenada after being found in breach of the Code of Ethics by the Disciplinary Tribunal of the Supreme Court. The action was taken against Raphael Batiste with immediate effect in an oral ruling handed down by the Disciplinary Tribunal earlier today. According to the Grenada Legal Counsel's website, the case brought forward by Jenna Mark and Erlyn Paul revolves around a disputed plot of land in Black Bay, Concord, St. John. The matter was referred to a panel of High Court judges by the Grenada General Legal Counsel, led by former High Court Judge Rosalind Wilkinson, and includes Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs Claudette Joseph. This incident marks the second disbarment within a year in Grenada. In November 2022, Brenda Wardley Beaumont faced a similar fate after being found guilty of professional misconduct. Batiste, who's said to be in his early 70s, is a former magistrate who's been in private practice for several years. He faced a similar fate after being arrested and charged with sexually assaulting a 24-year-old female in October 2018. These cases underscore the vital role of upholding ethical standards within the legal profession to ensure public confidence in the judicial system. All public servants will receive a bonus payment of 25% of their total monthly payment, with the second bi-monthly payment in December. The decision to make the ex gratia payment was made by the Cabinet on Tuesday. More in this report.
The NDC-led administration will give all public servants a Christmas gift this year, with a bonus payment amounting to 25% of their monthly salary. The 25% bonus payment will also apply to contract and demanding workers, said Minister for Finance Dennis Cornwall. The decision, he said, was made by Cabinet this week as government's way of saying thank you to workers who dutifully executed their jobs despite the challenges faced in the public sector. The minister pointed out that the payment, which is expected on the second bi-monthly payment in December, is taxable.
25% of your basic salary, and that would be paid in December, the second bi-monthly section in December. Let me say that decision was one that had to be unanimously approved by our cabinet, and we only got that done at our cabinet meeting yesterday. I would also want to say that benefit would be taxed. In other words, it is income tax applicable. In other words, nobody is going to expect to get 25% without having to pay tax on it. And that is true. The persons who will benefit from that payment would include all public servants, whether you're permanent, unestablished, demanees, contract workers, contract services. In other words, the only persons who would not benefit from this payment are retirees, or pensioners, and government ministers would not benefit from that payment.
The finance minister cautioned that public servants should not anticipate this payment every year, as it is only possible if the government revenues grow and can sustain such payment.
So going forward, I want to let public servants know that this would not be an automatic payment. It would be based on, one, performance, yes, but also we'd have to look at the government's ability to pay. In other words, if the government does not have the same level of revenue going forward, there is no way we can pay you ex gratia payments at the end of the year. I also want to reiterate that we are concerned that the level of productivity in the public service and throughout Grenada needs to be improved. We want to see people coming to work on a timely basis and be able to perform their duties at a higher level.
The Minister for Finance said government will also introduce a performance-based appraisal system by the end of 2024 to guide any further bonus or honorarium payments to government workers.
Our intention is to put in place by the end of 2024 a performance appraisal system that allows government to be able to determine whether or not they have a case to be able to at least offer our public servants ex gratia payment or bonus of any kind. Now,
the bonus payment is estimated to cost government $6.9 million EC dollars. Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
In the next few weeks, Grenada's new minimum wage order will be gazetted in preparation for implementation on January 1st, 2024. That's according to Minister for Labor and Legal Affairs Claudette Joseph, as she spoke at a media conference on Wednesday morning. The new minimum wage order will see an increase in wages in all sectors by as much as 100% in some cases. Minister Joseph pointed out that the salary adjustment will be in some sectors.
And cleaners. So we have $100 a day for mechanics, $85 a day for cutters, machine operators $70 a day, and cleaners $60 a day. So these are store assistants, administrative clerks, cashiers, receptionists, and so minimum wage $1,200 a month. So also security guards. Currently, it's $8 per hour. It's going to be up to $9.25. Domestic workers, currently it's $35 a day. It's going to go up to $60 a day.
Employers will be required to post the new minimum wage order in a general area for all employees to see, while employees are expected to get acquainted with the documents once implemented. The minister also stated that a committee will be set up to ensure that all requirements are followed.
The law requires that employers post on their premises in a conspicuous spot the minimum wages for the particular sector. And so we will, at the Ministry of Labor, be enhancing our inspectorate arm of the work. So we will seek to ensure that employers comply in all respects with the minimum wages order. And we also encourage workers to know your right, know what your minimum wages in your particular sector, so that if you are paid beneath the minimum wage, you can promptly report same to the Ministry of Labor.
The Labor Minister said employers who fail to adhere to the new minimum wage can be charged up to $10,000.
If you pay less than the minimum wage prescribed, if you do it a first time, you are liable on conviction to a fine of $5,000. If you do it a second time or more, you are liable on conviction to a fine of $10,000 for each time you commit the offense. If the court finds that you did in fact violate the minimum wages order, you will be liable to pay the employee the difference that you withheld together with interest.
The 24-acre Six Senses Resort and Spa in Las Vegas, St. David is nearing completion and should be ready for business by April 2024. GBN was given a tour of the resort site on Wednesday. Leader John has this report.
Government-approved Citizen by Investment Program project is expected to be opened by April 2024. After a few setbacks, one of which was the COVID-19 pandemic, Kamal Shiada, co-owner and managing director of the resort, said they were able to mitigate the challenges.
95% actually we are now in snagging and de-snagging and some landscaping, external work. We are handing over to the operator already, building by building, and so we are in about maybe even more than 95. It's called the time of snagging and de-snagging, checking, because we have April, mid of April, beginning of May for full opening of the hotel, because we don't want to do a soft opening, it's small, and then go bigger.
The managing director informed our news team that by the end of February 2024, staff will begin professional training to get them up to international standards.
The completion of the construction on site, the operators is already on site, general manager appointed, head of departments already appointed, interviewed for the workers, which will be getting 200 permanent workers. I pushed too hard, to get them all Grenadians, and they are all Grenadians. Also within our top management, and I think will be the first 5-star hotel here, that 50% of our top management are Grenadians also.
According to Shiara, government has inspected the property and granted approval.
Had the first and second inspection by the government authorities for the operation certificate and permanent electricity. We passed all the tests that they require or the requirement, so we have permanent electricity now on site, and fire, life and safety, which are the most important that we are concentrating, is already passed, and it's a matter of doing papers with the government, but everything is got approved, and they have some small comments which we are rectifying.
The 24-acre property has 42 buildings with over 100 rooms and includes a kids recreation center, library, a gymnasium, and massage parlor. Construction on the Six Senses Hotel officially begun in February 2021. Christina John, GBN News.
Please take notice that the GBN 7 p.m. television newscast for tomorrow, Thursday, December the 7th, will be broadcast at 7:30 p.m. This is to facilitate the ECCB 25th Sir Arthur Lewis Memorial Lecture, which begins at 6 o'clock p.m. NLA evening draws will be at 8:30 p.m. and Rock the Box follows immediately after the Lotto evening draws. Welcome back. A Barbados Member of Parliament and that island's representative to the European OACP Parliament has revealed that the Samoa Agreement came into force in April of 2021, 2 years before Archbishop Gordon's public comments, which ignited a fierce debate in Grenada and the wider Caribbean. In an appearance on the Diaspora program, The Bob Report, Edmund Hinkson attempted to debunk the claims being made by some about the scope and nature of the agreement. We get more in this report.
Since the government of Grenada's announcement via its ambassador to Brussels that it signed the Samoa Agreement, the opposition in Grenada has been condemning the government's handling of its position on the issue and railed against the Deacon Mitchell administration for signing it in the first place.
This is even more frightening when I ask myself, is there anything else that you signed that you told us you did not sign?
However, Edmund Hinkson, a Barbados Member of Parliament, who is also a member of Mayor Motley's BLP, the sister party to the current opposition in Grenada, as well as the country's European parliamentary representative, revealed on the Bub Report that all countries, including Grenada, agreed to the terms and conditions laid out in the final draft of the agreement in April of 2021.
Dr. Keelan, I just want to correct a statement that countries in the Caribbean, CARICOM, have not agreed or agreed on block to it. That is incorrect, because in April 2021, all the Caribbean countries initialed this agreement, the draft agreement, which has not changed essentially from what it was 2.5 years ago. In fact, all the ACP countries initialed this agreement, or it was initialed on their behalf. So that isn't really correct. And as I said,
just to piggyback there, I just want to be able to put this in context. You're saying in April of 2021, all countries in the Caribbean initialed this agreement.
That is correct, sir. Okay. That is correct.
Additionally, the Barbados legislator and legal draftsman revealed that all governments in the Caribbean were aware of the language of the agreement in negotiations on the agreement, which commenced in September of 2020 on the sidelines of the UN General Assembly in New York.
I'm not going to get into the internal politics of Grenada. I'm a Caribbean person, but when you look at April 2021 and you see who was in office, I don't have to speak anymore. I believe the then Foreign Minister, the Honorable Peter David, I may be wrong, Peter may have been holding a different portfolio.
On April 15th of the following year, the chief negotiators from the EU and the Organization of African, Caribbean, and Pacific States held an initialing ceremony to mark the end of the negotiations, which paved the way for the Samoa Agreement to come into force. From Washington, D.C., this is Dr. Kellen Bubb.
$23.2 million of outstanding taxes have been collected under government's one-year amnesty. Taxpayers owing government are being urged to take advantage of the amnesty available or face the legal wrath of Finance Minister Dennis Cornwall, who warned he'll have no mercy.
Government implemented a one-year amnesty in January, which sought to recover more than $600 million in tax arrears. The tax amnesty announced during the 2023 budget waived 100% of all interest and penalties for all arrears up to December 2021. Presenting the 2024 estimates of revenue and expenditure on Monday, Finance Minister Dennis Cornwall said government's amnesty has been broadly successful, resulting in additional revenue collections.
Amnesty has been broadly successful, resulting in additional revenue collections of $23.2 million as at the end of November 2023. Some 6,319 taxpayers benefited from the amnesty.
Shortly after becoming finance minister in April 2023, Cornwall warned that he would have no mercy on taxpayers who failed to settle their outstanding tax debts during the tax amnesty period. In May 2023, the International Monetary Fund, the IMF, advised the government to discontinue the tax amnesty program after its expiration date. Government also announced a new tax system that will take effect in 2024, explaining that the second phase of the new tax system will see the rollout of other tax types such as property tax, stamp duty, and business licenses. This, he said, will take place in the last quarter of 2024.
Government will roll out the first phase of the new tax system in January of 2024. The Grenada tax, as it would be called, will allow for online filing and payment of the value-added tax, or VAT, the corporate income tax, and the pay-as-you-earn payee tax. Speaker, in the context of the implementation of the new tax system, the Inland Revenue Department will ramp up its enforcement of tax arrears, guided by the provisions of the Tax Administration Act, including implementation of the following: the requirement for tax clearance certificate for accessing loans, transfer of property, receipt of government contracts, and other such services, liens and garnishment and offsetting of tax against payments for government services. A risk-based approach will be taken, starting with the largest outstanding amounts.
Christelina John, GBN News.
Government's honorarium to nurses will continue for a second year, and this time, doctors will also benefit. Finance Minister Dennis Cornwall, delivering the $1.6 billion budget on Monday, made the announcement.
While government continues to diligently tackle the long-term HR challenges, the Cabinet has agreed to extend the honorarium of $500 per month for the nurses for a further 12 months, effective January 2020. And to provide an honorarium of $1,000 per month to doctors for the same period. A sum of $4.2 million has been allocated for this purpose.
Minister of Health, Senator Jonathan LaCrette, last year reasoned that the monthly honorarium is aimed at preventing the mass exodus of nurses, serving as a deterrent to them pursuing overseas opportunities. Minister Cornwall, in announcing the continuation of this assistance to healthcare practitioners, said the health sector will be a legacy of this administration. He said government has made significant strides in the past year while continuing to address the many challenges plaguing the health sector.
The challenges facing the sector is human resources. In the last year, we have taken proactive steps to tackle this challenge, including hiring of additional doctors, nurses, and other health professionals, and providing an honorarium of $6,000 to motivate our nurses, while working hard to address the more long-term challenge of staff regularization and training.
A beautiful mural is in the making as Grenada prepares to celebrate its 50th anniversary of independence. Let's take a peek together.
A good eye captures all. GBN Eyesore is brought to you by Clear Vision.
The town of St. George is poised for a major facelift leading up to Grenada's 50th anniversary of independence. The work has already begun as artwork is being done along the walls near the Sendall Tunnel in St. George's. A beautiful mural is in the making. So far, the painting features scenes of ships approaching the island and a scenic waterfall. The beautification of St. George's is part of activities to commemorate the island's Golden Jubilee on February 7th. This year's theme for independence is One People, One Journey, One Future. We thank our citizen journalists for that submission, and we look forward to the end product. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
Imagine a Christmas where you decide the gifts. Win exquisite furniture, delectable festive food, and a vibrant house facelift. The best part? You choose how much of each you desire, tailoring your perfect Christmas blend. Simply shop with us this festive season, and you could be one of many lucky winners. Whether you engage online, join our community events, or shop in store, multiple ways lead to winning. And every week, win delightful surprises just for being a part of our festive spirit. Real Value IGA Supermarket, where you tailor and we deliver the Christmas magic.
Why wish upon a star? A bank is better by far.
This Christmas, make all your wishes come true with Co-op Bank. Get 100% financing on new vehicles and up to $50,000 cash with discounted rates. No security required. Drive out in style. Make those home renovations. Treat your family and friends and get everything on your Christmas list this year. Apply today and you can be one of 5 lucky customers to win a shopping spree. Or how about some extra fuel for that new ride? And that's not all. Use our electronic banking channels to do transactions and win big. Have it all as you wish this Christmas with Co-op Bank. Visit our website for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
Make your move with Quartz Ready Cash and get a payment holiday for the holidays. Plus, with your next Quartz Ready Cash loan, you can enter to win up to $20,000 cash, plus other fabulous prizes in the Ready Cash Mega Money Roadshow. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Fund your life your way with Quartz Ready Cash. Get $100 cash when you refer a friend to Quartz Ready Cash. The more friends you refer, the more cash in your hand. Apply now. Visit shopquartz.com. Make your move with a loan from Quartz Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
Okay, Grenada, we are down to the grand finale and the final Grenada Shifts Health and Wellness Walk for 2023. This is no ordinary health walk, yet it's time to shake the streets of St. George for one last time with our walking friends from across the Spice Isle on Sunday, December 10th, 2023 in the nation's capital. The walk will be preceded by a health and wellness fair at Camahorn Park in Grand Dance from 12 noon to 4 p.m. and will include a wide variety of services. Then from 4 p.m. the walk leaves the ministerial complex heading along the Kirani James Boulevard onto the Grand Dance main road and ends at Camahorn Park in Grand Dance. All powered by Waggy Sound System. So pick up your telephone and call the St. George's Health Center or Grand Dance Medical Station to register for your t-shirts and headbands now. Just call 444-4250 or 440-3371 extension 41901 or register with us via our Facebook page. Grenada, as we celebrate 50 years of independence. I love my Grenada. Made in Grenada presents the celebration of 50 years of Calypso. Open me a little better night, honey. One stage. No, not so fast. One show. Grenada's best Calypsonians performing Grenada's greatest hits. Sunday, February 11th, 2024 at 6 p.m. sharp. Grenada National Stadium. More information coming soon. When the DJ plays with her hungry, she raise her hand and she tell me, make it all play sweeter than home.
You want to get an insight into your life? Are you willing to find astrological solutions? Master Shivrudra, the world's best psychic and spiritual healer with competency in other services too. He has guided many people who are going through a situation to find solutions to their problems and use astrological remedies for positivity. He provides services to get your ex-love back, negative energy removal, family problem solutions, health problem, and many more.
He located at Grenada CT, George's. Call him or WhatsApp +1 for 735375939.
With ever-rising energy costs, Southern Electrical can provide you with affordable, complete solar systems for your home or business. Reduce your utility bill to zero. Have power independence. Go green by harnessing the free energy that sunlight provides in our warm, sunny, tropical climate. We supply off-grid solar systems which are great for remote areas without utility power, as well as grid-tied and hybrid systems. We can customize your system to your needs, ranging from 1.5 kilowatts to 1 megawatt systems. Start saving today so that you can have extra money to go on family vacations, do home renovations, or further invest in renewable energy to generate electricity for income.
we say, yeah. GBN we say, arts and culture living, yeah. Rock the box we say, I'm telling you, rock the box, rock the box, rock the box we say. I'm telling you, rock the box, rock the box, rock the box we say. We'll be jamming here on a Thursday. I want you to control your anger. There's a way to feel better. That's one thing to remember. No matter where you are, you can be a star. Stop and take a deep breath and relax yourself. Take another deep breath and relax it, and relax it. Eliminate violence.
On this Christmas episode of Caribbean Passport, there is holiday cheer from Barbados to the Bahamas. We take in the musical talents of the Love Movement, the Carters, and Ray Holman. And of course, our taste buds will be satisfied. All this and more on this holiday edition of Caribbean Passport, right here on this station.
Hello everyone, here is an invitation to join me this and every Sunday until December 17th on GBN Television and K105 FM from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. for Yuletide Sundays. Great music, gifts, and all the wonderful things of Christmas. Yuletide Sundays comes to you compliments Hubbard's, quality service, affordable prices, Grenville Credit Union, Gittins Healthcare, and Clear Vision Eye Center.
Home for Christmas for two T20 internationals at the Grenada National Stadium on Thursday, December 14th and Saturday, December 16th. Locals get 50% off regular match tickets, plus an extra 20% off when you buy your tickets online. Visit windiescricket.com for more info.
All right, welcome viewers and listeners to the conversation this morning. I told you we have guests. We're talking cricket. As you know, CWI and ICC, they've got the World Cup coming up, and we have some T20s that we are planning for. So I've got with me via our Zoom platform a representative from the Grenada Cricket Association, Mr. Kerry Frank, and also Big Lady, a marketing representative from the Tourism Authority. They're both with me this morning as we look to make Grenada that ideal spot that we really are as it relates to anything. So whether it's cricket, football, whatever, whenever they come here, they don't want to go. Good morning to you, lady and gentlemen.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Good morning.
Weston is giving me mixed feelings. On Sunday it was it Sunday or Monday?
The first match in the series was Sunday. Last one was yesterday.
Yeah, I walked on my head comfortably because we chased down 325. And I said, okay, I listened to Shai Hope saying that we will win the series, only to give this dismal performance yesterday. You know, Western is like the weather boy. But yet, none for all, we can't stop love them. You understand? So we are expecting two games coming up, two T20 games coming up, and I know we have to do our best to make sure that when they come here, both players, both teams, as well as spectators, they're home. So tell us, what are the plans?
Well, thank you. As you said, we getting ready to host the World next year in the Caribbean for the ICC T20 World Cup. And part of the West Indies preparation is getting these series in place so that we can fine-tune our individual and team performances so we can have a competitive squad that will make a good showing on home soil next year. And again, we welcoming the English fans and West Indies fans to Grenada for another series. This is what the fourth series we would have had. Fourth time we have hosted England within the last, I believe, 9 years, 2015, 2019, 2022, and now 2023. And now we're playing the shortest version of the game at the international level, international T20s. From an operational perspective, I can tell you that the Grenada Cricket Association, the government of Grenada, and all various stakeholders have been hard at press getting the different elements of the preparations in place. Speaking of the major elements people are always concerned about from a logistic perspective, the stadium, the outfield, the pitch. I can tell you that the outfield, if anybody pass through the stadium in the next couple of days, they will see the amount of work that was put in on the outfield and the ground. And I can tell you this morning it's in pristine conditions. The weather we get this morning is even going to aid in the making the outfield lush and green and at the international standard that we are accustomed here in Grenada. So those things are in place. It is just now fine-tuning the other elements and getting our fans to come into the stadium next week, Thursday and Saturday from 1:30 to experience international cricket. It's going to be a complete package, and there is other elements towards it. The Grenada Tourism Authority, Independence Celebration, they're working to make the experience a unique one, and I can tell you that what we tasted last year, we're just going to get some more and exciting elements of those to see that cricket in Grenada, it's a nice one, and it's coming home for Christmas. We're home for Christmas.
Yes.
And it's going to be really a nice time. I can tell you it's going to be a nice time at the stadium. And Grenadian fans, sometimes the West Indies plays other places and the performances are not up to standard, but they normally come in and give a good performance in Grenada. So I'm sure we can expect that good vibes to continue here at the National Stadium as we celebrate England and West Indies and we enjoy our festive season.
Well, that's it. That's nice from a cricketing perspective, right? I'm glad to know that the Cricket Association is doing all that they can to ensure the logistical aspect for the game are in place, and that the players, the English players, will be satisfied with our pitch conditions and so forth. But the folks who are really going to bring the crowd to us, you see she's smiling away already. I know the GTA, they're doing a remarkable job behind the scene. In the hotel industry, we call it the back house. So tell us what's happening there, Miss Roberts. I see the big smile. I know great things are happening.
Good morning to our viewing and listening audiences and to our team at the Grenada Tourism Authority that is working assiduously to make this happen, led by our CEO, Ms. Petra Roach. And I am optimistic. I mean, yes, the rain is good. Yes, we have not a very good performance by the West Indies yesterday. But remember, Grenada has been dubbed the spicy pitch, and West Indies has won here more than once. And we are certainly looking forward to the fact that our market promotions have been so successful that they're bringing in the wide bodies with the fans, with the spectators. The Barmy Army is coming. They know that we have a lot of rhythm and excitement in Grenada. They know that in Grenada, it's not just cricket, it's the vibe. So we are working with different partners in the public and private sector, and we kick off with the airport meet and greet. We have the international arrivals coming into Morris Bishop International Airport on the 12th and the 13th. The matches are on the 14th and the 16th. And so we will be having down at the airport that welcome vibe, that warmth. As they step off the plane, they'll be smelling the spices. They'll be hearing music, steel pan. They'll be seeing dancers. We have private sector companies that have collaborated, and they'll be providing rum tastings because, where's cricket? There's rum. And all of the Grenadian sweets, confectionaries, just little tastes. You have landed. We are so happy to have you here, England and the West Indies. You're coming home for cricket. And then we have the matches at the stadium. We are working with Ricardo Keynes Douglas and a number of creatives so that we can have our cultural performers on stage, greeting guests as they come into the gates, walking around the stadium during the matches so that they will be able to interact with all of our guests and bring a flavor of Grenada, of the spice, to the stadium, to the games. After each match, we have an after-match, after-party, after-match, fantastic party. On the Thursday, we go down to the Grandand's Craft and Spice Market so that the vendors can put on a display with everything they have in terms of craft, in terms of, we'll have entertainment, delicious food to eat, exotic drinks, a bonfire, drumming, the Tivoli drummers. We will be creating that vibe in the vendors market after 6 on Thursday. So fingers crossed, spicy pitch. We will definitely in that T20 have England on the back foot. We'll go celebrate at the vendors market. And then on Saturday, we are partnering again with the Grenada 50th. Grenada turns 50th Independence Celebrations Committee. So they will be putting on a spectacular event after the match on Saturday at the Pedestrian Plaza. We've seen how beautiful that looks with all of the fantastic lights reflecting our national flag, and that will be the final celebration on Saturday after 6.
Well, as my dad would say, I'm smelling the spice already. Again, I like a smell of it already. So, Mr. Frank, from Cricket Grenada, I know you all would have looked at the match, very, very keenly yesterday. And what are your feelings? I mean, where did the West Indies go wrong? What can we project? In terms of pitch preparation, we see how the pitch played yesterday. Make comparisons with the pitch and so forth. What can we expect? Is it going to be a bouncy pitch? Is it going to be a dormant pitch? What sort of pitch are we going to have?
Well, to answer the question, if you look at the historical trends, we can look at 2019 when West Indies hosted England here for a couple of one-day international matches. And in one of those matches, England scored over 400 runs and West Indies would have scored, I think, 380-something, would have gotten within 30 or so runs of the target. And the pitch here at the National Stadium, it's normally, in limited overs cricket, white ball cricket, it's normally batsman-friendly, and we should expect none of the same. It is the same individual, Kevin Holas, and his team that have been responsible for the preparation of the pitch in consultation with officials from Cricket West Indies. And come back to last year again, there was the pitch last year that we played England in the test match. It was a pitch that had some spice in it, and it was definitely the best strip of the three countries that hosted matches. And Grenada, not coincidence, into this year, a lot of work has gone into the preparation of the field and the pitch. And I'm sure once the conditions remain right, Holas and his team should prepare another or two good strips that will be used for the upcoming matches. West Indies, those of us who have followed West Indies cricket for a while, you would know that very well. You do not really try to build a pattern from them, because one day we can be very good and the next day we can be very ordinary.
Oh, yes.
And we would have seen the two sides of the coins in the match on Sunday and in the match on yesterday, and then in the final match coming in the one-day series, all to play for in Barbados on the weekend, we can see another resounding performance from the West Indies. But with all that being said, we know that Grenadian fans, they love West Indies and they love the West Indian cricket, and they will be out in the numbers. And one of the things I must plug is that last year, the test matches in England and Barbados, the comments from the West Indies officials, fans, Jody Region, is that it was like almost an England test match or a test match hosted in England in those two venues. But when they came to Grenada for the third test match, it was certainly a West Indies test match where the local fans would have outnumbered the visiting fans. And I can tell you, Mr. Roberts can provide the data, that we had quite a significant number of English visitors last year for the test match. But the Grenadian fans, they came out in the numbers. And we want to ensure that the Grenadian fans this time around, a week before Christmas, come on out, have a good time at the stadium Thursday and Saturday afternoon, and let us really bring in the season in a festive way and in a victorious way as we crush England in the two T20s here at the National Stadium.
Okay, you're really stars too, man.
Well, we've learned to be optimistic with our cricket, you know.
I must call you. As it relates to tickets and so forth, where can tickets be found, and what the cost?
Well, the ticket office are in operation at the moment. It's a bit scaled down operation at the moment at the box office at the National Stadium. So if persons are around the facility and they want to go and inquire, they can go in there and inquire. The tickets can also be bought online through the Cricket West Indies platform. We're going to be making that link available on the Facebook page of the Grenada Cricket Association, or you can find it on Cricket West Indies and any of the social media handles which promotes the matches and where they can get the tickets. The tickets are priced differently across the various stands. We have from the lowest stand, which is going to be $12.50 just about $30. You're going to get access to the Posse stand for that price. Then you go into the Junior Morian or Lewis stand. That is the stand adjacent to the Granny James Athletic Stadium. I think prices goes from just about $30 or $35, so between $65 to $80 to access that stand. And the member stand, again, you can get the lower block for just about $65, $70 EC dollars. And then the upper block, which is a premium block, it's a bit more. It is a bit more. I think it's about $50 and upwards. What I can tell you though, that the prices you would see online, it's different for Grenadians because the locals have what we call a 50% discount from the quoted price. So if the figure is being sure that it's like $100 for that seat, That is for the non-Grenadians patrons who will be looking to come to the games. And for us, we have a local 50% discount. There's also a senior citizens element. There is a further discount on the senior citizens tickets. So those who are of their yesteryears and continue their strong support for West Indies cricket, provisions is made for them to get a special revised rate. And also for children under 12, they too enjoy that special discount. So I anticipate by Monday, the ticket office will be up fully in operations from about 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock Monday to Wednesday. And on match days, Thursday and Saturday it will also be in operational. So you have enough time to get your tickets. As I said, you can get it online through the Cricket West Indies platform, or you can come into the box office early next week to purchase your tickets.
Ms. Roberts, anything in wrapping up? Tell us.
Definitely. And hand in hand with cricket, with Grenada, with our fantastic cultural gifts, with our awesome food, our spicy pitch, our awesome people, we have a responsibility to ourselves to display service excellence. And I point to my pin this morning. I'm wearing it proudly because we make a promise that we are the best, and we show the world that we are the best. And we welcome them with open arms, and we must lead with service excellence. So remember to do this so that they can have the right memories of Grenada, and they can invite their friends and their families to come back by posting photos and videos of themselves having a fantastic time in pure Grenada, the spice of the Caribbean, where cricket is awesome, where cricket is a vibe, and where service excellence is practiced by all Grenadians to everyone we meet. Thank you, and have a fantastic and a blessed day.
Ms. Roberts, Mr. Frank, you too, thank you very much. See you. I'm going there. The match is Thursday and Saturday. I'm going there from Tuesday, and I'm not leaving until Sunday evening, okay? All right?
We look forward to welcoming you down.
Have a good one. All the best. Have a great day. Folks, I have been speaking there with Ms. Nicoyan Roberts from the Grenada Tourism Authority and Mr. Kerry Frank from the Grenada Cricket Association. We take a commercial break. We'll be back after this. Don't you go anywhere.
For Christmas for 2 T20 internationals at the Grenada National Stadium on Thursday, December 14th and Saturday, December 16th. Locals get 50% off regular match tickets, plus an extra 20% off when you buy your tickets online. Visit windiescricket.com for more info.
Hello everyone. Here is an invitation to join me this and every Sunday until December 17th on GBN Television and K105 FM from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. for Yuletide Sundays. Great music, gifts, and all the wonderful things of Christmas. Yuletide Sundays comes to you compliments Hubbard's, quality service, affordable prices, Grenville Credit Union, Gittins Healthcare, and Clear Vision Eye Center.
can't wait to see my granddaughter.
That's not how you cross the pedestrian crossing.
Really? One day I just woke up and I saw pedestrian crosswalks on the road. No one really showed me how to use them properly.
Well, this is how it's done. You never cross before doing these things. They might save your life. First, when you get to the crosswalk, you stop. You look left, you look right. If there's a vehicle coming, you put your hand out, making eye contact with the driver, indicating that you want to cross. And only when the vehicle comes to a complete stop, you quickly cross to the other side.
Stop, look, hand out, eye contact. Wait for pedestrian to cross to the other side, then you happily continue on your journey. This message is brought to you by this group of insurance companies, the Traffic Advisory Body, and the Traffic Department.
It is important to know what your road signs and markings means. The zigzag lines means you should not park in the marked area. Parking is allowed inside the solid white lines on the edge of the road. Remember, look out for pedestrians. Pedestrians, be sure the vehicle comes to a complete stop before crossing. These tips can save your life. These tips can make our roads safer for all users. Be safe, be seen, be smart. A message from the Traffic Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force.
Welcome back, viewers and listeners. It's time for us to get into a little conversation. I know people are anxious to talk this morning. But before we go there, I want to say good morning to someone who's watching and being a part of the conversation from really, really far. Izala Swalei. Yeah, I hope I pronounced it right. She's watching live from Chankhungu Trade Center in Doa District, Malawi. Wow, that's a far place to be, in with us. But nonetheless, we're thankful to have you. Whatever you're doing there, enjoy it. Good morning, caller.
A person, good morning to you.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah. No, I want to talk about the performance of the West Indies. It is all well and good to promote Grenada as a tourist attraction. I would like the people concerning the West Indies team to let the coach, what I would call, check on the players. I mean, I was no cricketer, but I know there are a number of things that the batsman must do when he gets into the wicket. Number one, he must concentrate, play the ball on merit. At least try to read the bowler. Watch where the ball drops. Then he plays, not just swinging his bat anyhow. I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, we hope that when you reach in Grenada, we'll win again. This is all nonsense. I don't. What kind of coach we have? What is it? Where are we going? I mean, I supported the West Indies. These are Lara, and I mean before that the 3 W's, and they played sensibly. What are these guys doing? You aren't going to change up on the team. You coming into Grenada? Thank you.
That call a piece with West Indies, boy. Oh my goodness. 17 minutes. Good morning. Yolan Swan says, morning, Mr. Joseph and your listeners. Blessings. Morning, Yolan, and the folks out there in Upper St. John and St. Andrew. Kitty Cat, good morning to you also. And Spicy Quinn says, Keith and the NNP regime too dishonest. They purposely misled some of their supporters. As for Emmeline, I have no words. I think that one cut Jesus slippers. Oh my goodness, I don't know what that means. Good morning, caller.
Morning. Morning, Innocent.
Welcome.
I am laughing.
Why are you smiling so loud this early morning?
What you read the last piece there, especially about the...
So hold on, you must hear everything? You couldn't hear that?
So anyway, let me just, before I make my substantive contribution, as you said the other day, let me just say, first of all, to the speaker before me, there's a challenge for us in the West Indies because our brain don't work as it used to work. We have short memory right now, also with short concentration span. We have so much things, distracting us. Where the West Indian, the time when cricket used to be 5 days, and sometimes there used to be periods, low, slow period, and get a wicket, but people still pay attention, they still was involved. That's not the case, because part of the problem is that we have made cricket a business, as we have made everything business. And what business does, it takes the life out of whatever it takes a hold of. Anyway,
all right, now to your substantive point.
Yeah, my substantive point has to, you mentioned Malawi. But people may not know that. Israel they have done an agreement with the Malawian government to import a whole set of Malawian workers to work on the farms. Even while their citizens are frightened of rockets and so on, but they've taken Malawians. And I saw and it's really, man was telling the Malawians on a plane, no, you're coming to Israel now, and Israel will be your home for the next 5 years. And I'll be like your father. You're very condescending. And, anything you need or whatever. My God, in this day and age, we still have some form of slavery in all forms. We need to think about that.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I thought I'd just share that as you mentioned Malawi.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. 14 minutes on to 8 o'clock. Innocent Zai saying good morning. Yeah. Hey. Zai, good morning, Papi. How you doing? Miss Claire, yeah. Good morning, caller.
Good morning. Good morning, Grenada.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, well, always. I have a problem. I like West Indies, but I have a problem with the way West Indies play, the West Indian players.
Well, you're not in isolation. No. Everybody has a problem with West Indies play nowadays.
No. Congrats, you win the first game and all this thing. But the objective of the game is when you go there is to make runs. And everybody wants to be a winner. Look at how all the other players, other teams just play. Every chance they get to take a run, they take in it. But for some reason whatsoever, West Indies just want to get the singles when they realize they're almost to the end, way down in the end. When they're up front, the only big number they're looking for 6 and 4. Every chance you get, the objective is to make runs and score high. But for some reason, they just want to hit big and hit out, and unless they get the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah, definitely.
When it's too late, that is when they want to grab every single lick.
Yeah.
That's the only problem I have with them, eh?
But do you think West Indies cricket will get better with time? Do you see us reaching back to that place of dominance again?
We need to change. They need to change the way they go about their training, the way they look at the game, and I think we could come back up on top.
What's about selection?
Well, that's a whole kettle.
Yeah, like politics. That's politics. Yeah.
That's a whole different thing because who doing the selecting? What country? You understand? So
yeah. Like politics. Yeah. That's for the leaders to deal with.
Is there a Grenadian on the team now?
Of course not. No. Yeah. So we gone back to the Big Island, Small Island thing again.
All right. You get the picture.
Yeah. Have a good one, bro. Yeah, blessings. 12 minutes on to 8 o'clock. That is the time. We want the world to treat us with equality, and we then show our unequal thinking. There should never be a local and foreign prize. There should be only one prize for all. We will never learn equal gets equal. Okay. Good morning, caller.
Hi, good morning, sweetheart. How you doing?
I ain't do it yet, but I go do it, you know.
Well, I think it's shoemaker's knife. They cut the sandals with it.
Which sandals?
I just hear about West Indies and me had bitter. I don't know if West Indies like to play on people's heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me speak about something else here, Papa. You remember, you see how important Bongri line, huh? You remember when Tillman leave here and go to secure the Bongri between, I think, Trinidad and Kit Mitchell say, they give him a nice plate of food and a suit. If you see him, he go down to give away Grenada. If these two people, Guyana and Venezuela, they get a nice plate of food and a nice suit, they're in this stress now for Bongri. So see how to Tilly? Tongi Tilly is a smart man. Like if he don't know food and he don't know suit, that bad mouth man. Have a good morning, yes, sweetheart.
Your mouth is so much better this morning.
Well, I learned from the best.
Have a good one.
Drama today, And I love to hear drama. Listening, I put on, my radio there and I already. I'm changing it,
Thing you like. Have a good one.
Okay, bye-bye.
Have a good one. Bye-bye. All right, someone says, good morning. I'm asking those in authority to please step in, step up, and allow us to drive our vehicles freely in town. We have to maneuver. Young men sitting on chairs at the junction of 4 roads and they're not moving when we're driving to pass. We pay our licenses. We pay our vehicles repairs. Repairs the road and was made for us to drive freely. These little boys need to respect us. That old building in the corner will fall soon. Why are physical planning not demolishing it? Or is it one of the failure to perform schemes? Oh my goodness, there's a lot. There's a lot. Good morning, caller. Caller, good morning. All right, no problem. While I understand that the caller said about Malawi, shouldn't Malawi people and the government develop themselves? So says Diane Thomas. Okay, let's go back to the telephone line. Good morning. Good morning, welcome. All right, okay. No problem. You get yourself sorted out and you can call back. Sylvie Lalit says, good morning to you, bro. Good morning, Sylvie. Let's try the phone line again.
Good morning.
Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Welcome to the program.
Yes, I'm calling out to Flo.
Where you flowing to go? Talk to me.
Is that Innocent?
Of course.
Yes, Innocent. Yes, I'm calling. I'm complaining about Flo this morning.
What Flo do you?
Well, Flo don't giving us a good service at all. And I hope Flo don't planning on giving a lot of people internet for this Christmas holiday. All in the night, morning, noon and night, that thing just ticking or jumping. And people can't be paying their money for that kind of service Flo giving them there.
They may be having some upgrade issues, man. I mean, Flo, I think they'll try their best. You don't find so?
No, I don't find.
Okay. And what area are you from?
St. Andrews.
Okay. All right, so Flo, St. Andrew people crying out, okay? And to be honest with you, you're not the first person that been saying that. All right, the internet sticking, you understand?
Sometimes it going up for a whole long period of time too.
I hope they modify your bill for you.
We.
Yeah.
I hope.
All right.
All right, thank you.
Have a good one. Folks, it's 7 minutes away from 8 o'clock. We take a final commercial break in the segment and then we come back with a wrap. Don't you go anywhere.
Okay, Grenada, we are down to the grand finale and the final Grenada Chefs Health and Wellness Walk for 2023. This is no ordinary health walk, yet it's time to shake the streets of St. George for one last time with our walking friends from across the Spice Isle on Sunday, December 10th, 2023 in the nation's capital. The walk will be preceded by a health and wellness fair at Camahorn Park in Grand Anse from 12 noon to 4 p.m. and will include a wide variety of services. Then from 4 p.m. the walk leaves the ministerial complex heading along the Kirani James Boulevard onto the Grand Anse main road and ends at Camahorn Park in Grand Anse. All powered by Wagity Sound System. So pick up your telephone and call the St. George's Health Center or Grand Anse Medical Station to register for your t-shirts and headbands now. Just call 444-4250 or 440-3371 extension 41901 or register with us via our Facebook page.
Mr. mentioned the wing high, then you have things like manual must come back, you know. We have the low power that.
It is kind of like the same man, and it's just different name for the same kind of thing.
And last but not least, I just want to say to all the men who saw me, call me, and ask for a piece of cake. I'm baking this weekend.
Join us Fridays at 8 on GBN Television, K105 FM, GBN's Facebook page, and YouTube channel for We Culture.
Looking for that injection of vibes and energy, of course? Well, I've got just that. Hi, my name is Gary Mr. Smooth, and I'm inviting you to join me on the Hot Morning Show on Hot 98.5, 98.7 FM. Weekdays, Monday to Friday, 6 to 10 in the morning. I've got a healthy dose of your favorite and most infectious hits sampled with information, news, laughter, and all the other ingredients that go into making the hottest morning show on the radio. The Morning Heat. And while you're at it, don't forget to hit us up on WhatsApp, 435-7517. We've got topics, we've got discussions, calls, voice notes, and so much more. But I can't tell you everything. You gotta tune in. The Hot Morning Show on Hot FM 98.5, 98.7 with yours truly, Gary Mr. Smooth. Kaboom!
GBN Television News at 7, a pulse on all things Grenadian. Look out for our new features through expanded synergies with our media partners in Barbados, St. Lucia, Jamaica, Trinidad, and beyond. Capturing the latest in news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Credible, informative. Thank you for making us number one. News at 7, live, Monday to Friday on GBN Television, Channel 7 and 11. K105.5 and 105.9, Hot 98.5 and 98.7, GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel, and www.gbn.gd. GBN, with you anywhere and everywhere.
Wrapping up time, 2 minutes away. One of the contributors from a WhatsApp platform says, "We want the world to." Not this one. This man who is speaking of the people from Malawi getting work in Israel is some form of slavery. They were looking for work and found it. Malawi is a poor country and they seek work afar, the same as Grenadians seeking work afar. This man who claims to think he is a wise man is full of hate. Well, I know about that one. I ain't getting too involved in that one. All you deal with that for yourself. Alright, all you go meet and greet and shake hands on that. Alistair Warwood Senior said, "I heard it is raining in the Spice. We should all know by now that Flow is a dry weather company." Oh, go on, man. That is a low blow. Let's go to the telephone line. Final call. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Innocent.
How are you?
I'm great.
Talk to me.
I look forward to the opposition leader response to the budget today. And I just want to extend condolences to all who would have lost loved ones and would be buried today. In a sense, one of the things I learned that we people are of all different abilities. And it's sad that after the Minister of Finance was deliberated over 2 years, that the 2 hours, that the only thing that the opposition leader could highlight is the manner in which he spoke, his ability to articulate. And we must learn that we all have different abilities. Your way is not my way. Let's not look at the messenger, listen to the message. And there was so much positive, in my honest opinion, that came out from that budget. I think our people ought to be happy that they would be having something extra in the new year. That is normally a slow period. You know, you're talking about the $150 plus another $50 for the needy people, the parliamentarians adding up to 5,000 and so much more. So please, let us stop. Our young people are listening. We condemn them so much time. They are home on holidays, and we ought to be a positive role model for them. God bless everyone. Have a good day, sir.
Caller, you have a good one yourself. You're understanding what's going on. You know? There's more to it. There's more in the matter than the pestle. Yeah, more to it. You understand what I'm saying? Any case, let me don't go there. Folks, this is where we've got to wrap it up this morning. Yeah, we've got to wrap it up. We've got no BBC. BBC is experiencing some technical difficulties, but this is where we end the program this morning. Thank you for being a part of it. And if the good Lord spare our lives, we'll do it again tomorrow. Same time, same place, same platforms, same communication, same chit-chats. I love you all. Bye-bye.